Hi guys, this is Extremely Carlos. On today's video, I'm going to give you my review of your friendlyhood Spider-Man episode 6. The devil the devil in black and 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 the super super bite of a scorpion. So here we go, guys. I love this episode because it's basically it's awesome. Here's why it's awesome. First, we get to see a new character that is an old friend of ours that currently you can see on Disney Plus as well. I'm talking about Matt Murdock, aka better known as Daredevil. Now, Daredevil is warns Peter, Spider-Man, that he shouldn't trust Osborn because that he shouldn't trust Oscorp Flash Norman Osborn because there's something fishy. He's doing something very, very fishy. And both Peter and Matt or Spider-Man Daredevil have a very, very cool fight. Very cool fight. Then, like I said, after fighting for a little bit, after giving us this cool fight, Daredevil says to Spider-Man, "Hey kid, don't you shouldn't put your trust on Norman Osborn." So with that, we have another thing. Nico, like I told you guys before in my review of episode 5 in both English and Spanish, Nico is feeling a little bit jelly. She's feeling a little bit of hot jealousy, of red spicy hot jealousy over the closeness that Harry is having with Peter. But what she doesn't know is that Peter is Spider-Man, that Peter and Spider-Man are the same dude, are the same person. So Norman gives Peter the night off, gives Spider-Man a break. And tragically for Peter, he has the idea. At first, it's a good idea to invite Nico and Harry to Aunt May's apartment and have a movie night. But during that movie night, Peter gets a call from his eyes on the streets, meaning Norman of Spider-Man. And as Peter's leaving, Harry, put some hot sauce into the hot fire and and says to Nico, "Do you want to know? Do you know Peter's secret?" And she's like, "What? What is Peter's secret? I'm her best friend. If he has a secret, he should I should have known it by now." And Harry says in Nico's ear that Peter is Spider-Man. And of course Peter plays it off when Nico says Harry says that you're Spider-Man. and Peter's is like, no, what, no. And then as you would know it, then before you know it, the evidence drops out of Peter's backpack, and it's his snowflake white, his current Spider-Man costume, and of course, Nico is pretty shocked and upset. Pretty shocked, or both. She's in a soup of shock and mad. She's in an angry soup of shock and mad. And Peter tries to explain himself, but his words get stuck, meaning that the words don't come out in the right order out of his mouth. And then Harry says to Peter, I thought she knew. And to top it all off, at the same time that Nico discovers that Peter and Spider-Man are the same dude, are the same nerd that she loved as a friend, adored as a friend. Peter or Spider-Man has been more attentive regarding the Scorpion Gang and the 110 gang, meaning Lonnie's gang, and he gets a whiff, or he gets a smell. He gets a whiff that the leader of the Scorpion / the real Scorpion, you know what I mean by that. The enemy, one of Spider-Man's future longtime enemies or villains, Scorpion, has infiltrated the 110 lair, and that pearl, yes, that same pearl has been concerned, and obviously increasingly been concerned about Lonnie's wall, that Lonnie has put a wall regarding her, towards her, and she's not wrong, but eventually Pearl finds herself in the 110 hangout, and chaos ensues, and there's a first time fight between a first time fight of future many fights between Spider-Man and Scorpion. And the fight is awesome, but in the end, Peter gets impaled by Scorpion's tail, and it doesn't look good. He starts to bleed. He starts to bleed from his chest cavity, or spider logo, and it's not bad. The leader of the Scorpion leaves him almost dead, like a well done grilled steak, and Norman at this time is trying to reach Peter, but obviously Peter can't answer because he's unconscious. He's unconscious and he's knocked out. He's unconscious and he can barely mumble. Then Norman can hear the voice of Scorpion, and he sends an Easter egg of a glider, which if you connect the dots, glider means Green Goblin, but without the goblin yet. So what does this? So after the glider carries Peter to safety, and before gliding, and before the glider carried Peter to safety, Norman sent the glider. Out of the glider comes smoke bombs that basically detract or distract the Scorpion, and that's how this wonderful episode 6 of Your Friendly Hood Spider-Man Season 1 ends. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments if you want to, what did you think of of Spider-Man / Peter meeting for the first time Daredevil / Matt Murdock, and what did you think when Nico got her friend heart, her friendship, her loyalty friendship heartbroken by Peter's deception of hiding the fact that he is Spider-Man. And what do you think? And I'm saying this, if you guys have already watched it without my review, what did you think when we saw for the first time ever, I believe, you can check me on that too, when we saw Peter bleed as Spider-Man for the first time. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a like, and Wakanda forever. Bye!